Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for May 27th, 2014. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday weekend, and now it's back to the grind, and we're going to have some warm temperatures today. We're going to be dealing with, once again, much like it was on Memorial Day, some very warm summer-like temperatures, and I think it's going to continue again for most areas today, and I think it's going to be mostly in, probably this area right here. This area will get up into those, get up well into the 80s again. As you get out towards, State College, which is out here, Williamsport, you might be stuck in the 70s today, just because you might have to be dealing with some earlier showers and cloud cover. So I'm not sure you get up to the 80-degree mark here, but elsewhere you should. And it's going to be very warm once again. But we are going to have showers and thunderstorms that are going to move through today. We have a shortwave trough that is going to be pushing a surface area low pressure through our area, and combine that with a cold front that's coming through. We're going to be touching off some showers and thunderstorms. Now, some of these showers and thunderstorms can get quite heavy, and basically concerned more so with a west-southwesterly wind flow today. Some very high precipitable water amounts, and that means that you could have some flash flooding, some very heavy rain, heavy downpours in these thunderstorms, and you could also be dealing with some very gusty winds. I'm not really sold on a severe outbreak per se. The numbers are kind of marginal, but I would not be surprised to see some wind gusts above 50 miles an hour, maybe the occasional isolated wind gust above severe limits, which will be 58 miles per hour. So not out of the question to see that, but I think as far as a widespread severe day, we're really not looking at that, I don't think. We'll monitor that as we get throughout the day, with the updates. Of course, this was done the night before, so we can take a look at this as we're going through the day and see how the radar is responding, and how these storms are forming. I do think this is going to be, as opposed to last Thursday when we had the supercell storms, not dealing with hail this time, not dealing with supercell storms so much. I think it's more going to be a congealed line segment type thing, and you can see that here on the future radar. This is 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. You can see they're kind of forming into a line here. See these lines? These are congealed line segments here shown, so they're going to be forming into a line and moving through, and that's where you can get your wind threat with the most robust cells within that line. So it looks like late afternoon and evening is the biggest time frame for these storms to come through here, and then you can see some very heavy rainfall with these storms, and that will continue. Here's another big line segment here going from Philadelphia all the way back to northern Maryland, about to hit Baltimore and places like that. So this is 8 o'clock at night. So once you lose the heating of the day, the threat diminishes significantly. And then we go into our weather alert map section of our website. It has the area in yellow. It's all outlined for an area that we expect some stronger storms with the heavy rainfall. This area up here in the green here is just represented by not looking at gusty winds with these storms here, just there's not really a threat for that here. Here we're just talking about showers and thunderstorms that could produce heavy rainfall. Anywhere the yellow, same thing, but we have the gusty wind potential that encompasses the entire rest of the map, basically, where you have the gusty winds could be a concern. Again, we're not talking about widespread severe, but I would not be surprised to see a severe gust out of these congealed line segments on Tuesday. Now here's a look at Tuesday evening here with the showers and thunderstorms. Of course, this is all ahead of a cold front. Your cold front's actually sitting up here like this, so it's it's pushing down to the southeast, and that's the direction the storms are going to be moving, northwest to southeast, or ahead of this front here. And then this system is going to take its time moving through as you go into Wednesday. Here's Wednesday afternoon. The front really hasn't moved too much. It starts sagging south at this point, but here's your frontal boundary up here like this, and it's moving south, but you still have some showers and storms that are going to favor central and southern areas here on Wednesday. So I do think you're still going to have some showers and thunderstorms, and it's going to be a much cooler day. So any thunderstorms you do have are probably definitely not going to be severe on Wednesday. We're just talking about just regular garden variety thunderstorms and showers that probably goes through about mid-afternoon or thereabout, and I don't think it hangs around very long. I think it does press to the south finally as we get into Wednesday evening and overnight. It should be cleared out just fine. The only thing with Thursday is we're going to have not dealing with rain. Here's your boundary down to the south now, south of our coverage area here, but with high pressure in the position that it is right here, you're going to have an easterly wind component, and that's going to keep some clouds in a marine layer, marine flow, I should say, off the ocean. Will keep a cloud deck over most of the area, so mostly cloudy or completely cloudy on Thursday. And then we're going to have another weak cold front that's going to move through on Friday. And you can barely see this here. See this cold front here as it's moving through here. But here's a look at, here's Friday afternoon. You have a weak cold front that's sitting like this, and area low pressure that's sitting up here in southeastern Canada. Very weak, and might touch off a quick shower or thunderstorm across our area, but not a big deal. The pick of the forecast is actually going to be the weekend again, so we're going to have a very nice day Saturday, and then high pressure sitting right over top of our area here on Sunday. So Sunday's going to be superb with probably one of those good luck finding the clouds days. It might be just completely blue, a few puffy clouds here. That's about it. Very nice temperatures as far as probably slightly above normal, near or slightly above normal, with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s across most areas, near 80 down here in the Philadelphia region here. But it's going to be a very nice weekend, and then we get into a little bit beyond our forecast range. So we're going to have another cold front that's going to be approaching into early next week. It could be late Monday or Tuesday. Time is a little off between the European model and GFS on this one, but we could be dealing with another round of severe weather at that time if this is correct. But it's a little bit far out to be really speculating about that at this point. But definitely a cold front moving through either Monday or Tuesday of next week. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for May 27th, 2014. Have a great Tuesday.